Hey Amit this side, welcome to BookTok podcast series where we summarize valuable books for you. Today you will hear Linda and Rob summarize the master key system. I will interrupt at key points to explain how each idea actually helped me live differently. Stick around, this does contain AI generated audio edited with my own voice, but that's part of why it remains monetization safe. So let's get started. Lob and Linda, over to you.
What if the most powerful tool for shaping your life and for unlocking success, wealth, real happiness, even peace of mind, what if it wasn't something out there, but something you already have?
Right, inside you.
Exactly. And that's really the heart of Charles F. Haanel's The Master Key System. This book from way back in 1912. It's not just old, it's kind of legendary.
It really is. People talk about it as like the original blueprint for manifestation, mental control, success psychology, all that stuff.
For over 100 years. Think of it like the ultimate user manual for your own mind.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And our mission today in this deep dive is basically to pull out the core wisdom, the really actionable stuff from Haenel's work.
Right.
We want to help you understand how your thoughts can genuinely shape your reality, but, without getting totally swamped by information.
Yeah, avoid the overload.
Exactly. It's not just summarizing, it's about giving you a sort of roadmap.
That's wonderful.
Understanding the why and the how behind what many see as a fundamental law of how things work.
Okay, so let's unpack this. At its absolute core, what's the fundamental truth Haenel keeps coming back to?
Okay, the bedrock principle is this. Your thoughts create your reality.
Simple, but profound.
Very. And he doesn't just present it as, like, a nice idea. He frames it almost scientifically. Your inner world, what you believe, feel, imagine that, directly sculpts your outer world.
So, career, relationships, opportunities.
All of it. It's shaped from the inside out. He basically says if you can control your thoughts, you can absolutely control your destiny.
Wow.
And the really powerful idea here is that everything exists first as a thought before it becomes a thing, something real you can touch. It started as an idea, a mental picture.
Okay.
And what's really interesting is how he connects this to mental inertia. The idea that a thought you hold consistently, it gains momentum.
Like a snowball rolling downhill.
Sort of, yeah. It tends to persist and grow, making that initial focus incredibly important. It's like setting the trajectory for where your life heads.
That sounds incredibly empowering, maybe a little intimidating too. It's almost like you're coding your own life, writing the actual script.
Exactly. That's a fantastic analogy. And Haenel kind of breaks down the roles in this cosmic programming setup.
Okay.
Your conscious mind, that's the coder, writing the program, making the choices, but, and this is crucial, your subconscious mind.
Yeah.
That's the server. It runs the code, no questions asked. It just executes whatever instructions you feed it, good or bad.
Wow.
And the universe itself, well, you could see that as the huge network that responds. It brings into reality whatever program, whatever thoughts, whatever code you're consistently broadcasting.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting then, the practical side. How do you actually use this master key? How do you start writing better code?
Right. So Haenel gives us a surprisingly simple 3-step mental formula. It's powerful, but simple.
Okay, 3 steps. Let's hear them.
First, visualize. You need to see your goal really vividly in your mind's eye. Imagine every detail, like you're already living it now.
Hold on a sec. Linda just stressed visualization as thought turned real. I tried it myself during a turbulent week. Repeating silently, I embody calm, changed how decisions came to me. No peak stress needed.
Not just a vague idea, but really specific.
Super specific, and it's not just about seeing it. Haenel was onto something we now call neuroplasticity. That vivid imagining actually starts rewiring your brain, prepping it as if the experience is real. Your mind, amazingly, doesn't really distinguish between intense imagination and, actual reality.
Okay, visualize vividly. Step 1, what's next?
Second, believe and feel. This is critical. You have to charge that mental image with strong emotion, real feeling, absolute certainty.
So just seeing it isn't enough.
Nope. Your belief, the feeling you attach to that vision, that's the fuel. That's what powers the creation. Without genuine feeling, it's just a static picture,
Got it. Belief and feeling, step 2. And the third.
Third, act in alignment. This is where the rubber meets the road. When opportunities show up and Hanel insists they will show up, you have to take action.
Yeah.
Decisive action that moves you towards that vision.
So you can't just sit back and visualize.
No, not entirely. Life will meet you halfway, as they say, but only if you start walking towards your goal. You have to be in harmony with your mental picture through your actions, as Hanel famously put it. What you think about, you bring about.
Visualize, believe and feel, act in alignment. Okay, it sounds, well, almost deceptively simple. What's the catch? What trips people up?
That's a really good question. Because the steps are simple, but doing them consistently, that's the challenge.
Right.
Hanel would probably say the biggest hurdle is maintaining that clear mental picture and that feeling of certainty, especially when your current reality seems to completely contradict it.
Yeah, that's tough, seeing lack but trying to feel abundance.
Exactly. It's not about forcing it, but about holding that inner state steady, regardless of outer appearances. And that's precisely why he designed his system the way he did. He saw it as, essentially, a 24-wit mental gym for your brain.
A mental gym. I like that. But 24 weeks. Wow. That's nearly half a year focused just on this.
It is. It requires real commitment.
Makes you wonder how many people actually see it through, you know?
Absolutely. It's definitely not a quick fix, and Hanel knew that. He designed it as this progressive training program, 1 lesson per week.
1 week, okay.
And each lesson builds on the last, meticulously strengthening your mental muscles. You do specific meditations, visualizations, focus exercises.
So it ramps up.
Yeah, it starts pretty simply, like lesson 1 is just on the basic power of thought, but it progresses steadily, week by week, leading you towards full mental mastery. By lesson 24, the goal is from you to really become the master of your own reality.
Building mental muscle,
Yeah.
like physical training.
Exactly. Consistency over sheer intensity. And this consistent practice, this is how Hanel believed we connect to what he called the universal mind.
Universal mind, like source or God.
You could call it that, yeah. Source, God, infinite intelligence, different names for the same concept. The core idea is that when your mind becomes calm, focused, and aligned through these exercises, you actually tap into the ultimate creative power behind everything, the source of all potential.
Okay, so this rigorous mental training, what are the underlying principles that make it work? What's Hanel actually tapping into here?
Good question. His system draws on principles many of us have heard of, but he really clarifies why they're so crucial. First, there's the obvious one. The law of attraction.
Like attracts like.
Pretty much. Your dominant thoughts act like magnets, pulling similar experiences into your life. But he connects this really tightly to the law of cause and effect.
Thoughts are the cause, reality is the effect.
Precisely. Your thinking is the starting point, the initial cause. Your external reality is the resulting effect. And then there's a huge emphasis on subconscious programming.
Ah, the server running the code.
Exactly. Your subconscious is the engine that executes your thoughts. So it's absolutely vital, he stresses, that you only feed it what you actually want to see happen. Any unchecked negativity, doubt, fear that gets programmed in too.
Yikes. Okay.
And finally, silent meditation. This isn't just about relaxing. Daily mental stillness is presented as the essential practice to quiet the noisy, conscious mind.
The constant chat.
Yeah, exactly. To quiet that chatter and connect directly with that universal mind, that space of pure potential where creation really begins.
Okay, the theory makes sense. It feels right. But let's get really practical. How do we listening right now actually do this? What are the concrete steps we can start taking today?
Okay, let's break it down into 5 actionable steps you can literally start doing right after this.
Perfect. Let's have them.
First, daily visualization, just 10 minutes. Close your eyes, get quiet, and picture your goal as clearly as possible. Dream career, financial situation, health, relationships, whatever it is.
And really feel it, right?
Yes. Don't just see it, feel it like it's already yours. Engage your senses in your imagination. Smell it, touch it, live it internally. 10 minutes a day.
Okay, 10 minutes visualization, step 1.
Second, guard your thoughts. Think of it as a strict mental diet. You have to be vigilant. Don't let negativity, worry, or doubt just camp out in your head.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Oh, definitely. But it's about consciously choosing. Starve the negative thoughts. Only entertain and nurture the ideas that support your vision. Curate your inner world.
Mental diet. Got it. Number 3.
Third, affirm your vision. This means speaking your desire out loud, but framing it as if it's already true. Not I want, but I am or I have.
Like affirmations.
Exactly. Create a short, powerful statement reflecting your goal achieved. Repeat it daily with real conviction, real feeling. This reinforces the visualization and programs the subconscious.
Okay, visualize, mental diet, affirm. What's 4?
Fourth, act in harmony with your goals. This is crucial. When opportunities related to your vision pop up, and they will, often in unexpected ways, you must take action.
Don't just wait for it to fall in your lap.
Right. When life opens a door, even just a crack, you got to walk through it. Take decisive steps that align with where you want to go. Don't hesitate.
Act in harmony. Okay, and the last one, number 5.
Fifth, reflect weekly. Take some time each week, maybe Sunday evening, to review your mental focus. How consistent were you with visualizing, affirming, managing thoughts? Track your progress. Haenel actually recommended this specifically. Adjust your focus as needed.
Check in with yourself. Makes
It
sense.
keeps you on track. Do these 5 things consistently: visualization, mental diet, affirmation, aligned action, weekly reflection, and you will start to see your outer world begin to mirror that inner vision you're holding. It's almost inevitable.
Wow. Okay, so 5 clear steps.
Yeah, and ultimately the bottom line message from the Master Key System, it's incredibly powerful and really profoundly liberating. It's simply this: you are the architect of your own life.
That concept of thought seeds becoming outcomes. I tested it personally by journal planting habits. My seed was I speak with clarity, and it bloomed in real success.
Your mind is the master key.
Yeah.
Use it wisely, and every door will open. That's quite the takeaway.
It really is. Think about it. If you can truly see it clearly in your mind, believe it deeply in your heart, and then act in alignment with that vision, your reality has to catch up eventually.
It's almost a formula.
It kind of is. At its heart, Heleno's work is this profound invitation, isn't it? It's urging you. Stop being just a tenant, living in a fate designed by circumstance or others. Instead, consciously step up and become the architect of your own destiny.
That's our take on the Master Key System. If you have ever tried affirmations, visualization, or mental exercises, let me know. I will read your stories in my next video. Remember, the podcast dialogue is AI generated. I edited it and added all of these reflections. YouTube requires a disclosure. I note it in the pinned comment. If you enjoy verifying ancient ideas in modern life, subscribe for more live lesson summaries. Until next time, bye bye.